think scrapbooking is all about finding something that you like and making it work for your personal style. So Stacy brought in this beautiful and romantic layout, and I really liked it, but it's just not my personal style. But I wanted to find a way to make it work for me. So she was kind enough to let me have some of these little pieces that you can see create this enormous fan here. And I created a layout which is very different using that same die cut. And I want to talk about some of the choices that I made that really make this work. So the first thing is you'll notice that all of this, including the photo, the colors are somewhat similar. They blend together in a romantic, muted way. I wanted a lot of high contrast. So I took a paper pad and I chose black, which is a really strong color. And then I wanted to add a really strong accent to that. So I added some red, which of course in my modern photo right here, as opposed to the more vintage photo, this really picks up the red in the coat. And then finally, I pulled a sheet of embellishments because you never know when you're going to need something fun. And you can see that this great glitter triangle came right off of there. Another one of the differences that you'll notice is that hers feels lush while mine feels very contained. That actually also adds to the modern feel of it, taking up not a lot of space. This little banner is an element that I love, and I want to show you how easy it was to create that. So the first thing I did is I took an electronic die cutter and I cut out a little banner shape with the letter in the middle. Now, I felt like it didn't really show up against that black background as well as I wanted, particularly if you put it on top of this. It's just too much competition. So what I did is I glued it down to a sheet of pattern paper, and I love this lined paper. I think it just adds a nice clean look with still a little bit of texture. I just took a glue pen, put it right down, but you know what? Part of the problem that I'm having now when I look at this is I still feel like it doesn't pop. Well, all you have to do is take a black pen and then you're going to inline that letter. And I am literally, it's like bumper cars. I'm just right in on that bumper, and if I go over, it doesn't even matter. Nobody's gonna notice. The crafting police aren't gonna come after you, okay? So I have my R, and then I'm gonna cut it out with a pair of scissors. And I'm gonna be sure to leave a little mat around there because this is a very busy pattern paper. And again, there's no like, how big is the mat? It doesn't matter. It's whatever feels good to you. And then I have this little banner piece, which I can use on my layout. And you'll notice that I popped it up with foam adhesive, which just adds a little bit more depth and dimension. The final piece that makes it modern that I wanted to talk about is you'll notice the white journaling. It just makes it nice and clean. It pulls in the little frame from the photo and a lot of the white there. So there are so many ways to take an idea that you like and make it your own.